Hari Bol. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
See? So the real path is in Prabhupada's books. The real path is not just come as you are. Come as you are. Whatever it is you are. Whatever Maya you have. And just listen to a devotee who's realized Krishna. That's all over the books. My God, man. And the poison will come off. But you listen to becoming a selfless servant, you're all poisoned. I mean, that's what they consider the highest guru. And, I got to tell you the truth, man. The highest guru is saying, become a selfless servant. What? That's Mayavadi. What is this? Become selfless? That word never comes out of my mouth unless I'm bam-bamming that kind of idea. No, come as you are. Listen to the self-realized devotee speak and get cleared off of all kinds of speculations, all kinds of poisons from hearing in places, wrong places. Because that's what our books glorify. See? So Krishna, he purified Kalya by dancing on its hoods. See, in other words, contact with Kalya, and that's what we do here. See, it's like contact sport, right? Contact is the truth contacting the illusion, and it's stronger than the illusion. Smart people, intelligent people really want Krishna will listen. Others become just crazy fanatic. So Pani says, I'm sure this is about Radhanath Swami. I got smacked when I told his quotes look very impersonal. Well, there you go. You see, but they are. They're very new agey and impersonal. And hey, man, it's not about it's being right. I mean, hey, man, if I'm wrong, fine, wonderful. Hey, I'd want to be straightened out. If he's wrong, why don't you want to be straightened out if the truth is stronger? If you don't, there's something weird going on, man. You're not fit to be a guru. If I'm wrong, hey, man, prove me wrong. I'm saying just sit before the devotees who have realized Krishna and listen to them and get all the poison taken out. Get your false identification with anything else purified and get love of God awakened. Like it says, to those who worship me with love, I give them to those who worship me with ecstatic love, I give them the understanding of how to come back to me. So that is directly and indirectly telling you the essence of the path. That means, well, why wouldn't you want to go and listen to a person who worships the Lord in ecstatic love? Because they'll have the right understanding, right? That's one place. Then yes, it is correct. Those who awaken devotion to Krishna are the spiritual master. Well, has Radhanath or anybody else? Well, I'm not, I have to go and do a study, but I don't think so. But is that happening here? Yes. So obviously, I'm a bona fide spiritual master, worthy to listen to, because people are listening, they're getting devotion to Krishna awakening. You see how we are acting according to the book. See? And then Chaitanya Charitamrita says, it is the devotee absorbed in the action of the devotee, absorbed in the mellows of devotion, and the Bhagavatam. You notice we're pulling the truth out of Bhagavatam, not speculating. Where does it say that by selfless service you'll get Krishna? Where does it say that? It doesn't even in the person quoting the verses saying they didn't even mention Krishna. Just do selfless service. I mean, if you want to join that in mixed bhakti, which I'm not interested in, I like pure bhakti. I don't like just pure bhakti talking about it. We're just a pure bhakti webpage, man. purebhakti.com. Just talk about it. We ain't got it. We can't teach it. And we try to kill it when it comes around. No, I'm not into that. That's also big poison. Big time poison. High volume. No, I'm into purebhakti.com. Let's come, man. Let's have a God coming here. See? So pure bhakti, talking and showing, and that's the real path. And that cleanses. Anybody who listens gets love of God so quick. So the bottom line, and see that, like Pani, a lot of people know that, that a lot of these gurus, they're not really qualified. They know it, but they can't do anything about it. See, they don't have the power yet. See? So the power is, it, so that's kind of Majjhima Adhikar. You pretty much know these things, you can't really do anything. See, but the Uttam, Vaishnava, they're awakened, but they also have the book, and they can get the verses, and it doesn't take that many, man. You could just defeat all this stuff with a few choice verses. So, I'm not into like, let's like, hey, let's just criticize for no reason. Hey, man, let's point out the truth so that we can get Krishna. Isn't that what people want? I mean, shame on you out there if you think that I'm talking about Radhanath or anybody else just to be like victorious over an argument because of false ego. I want the truth to be victorious. And my contribution is what I see and what I realize. You guys can think about it, but think about it. Don't just be idiots and just react. Well, I don't care if my guru said the truth or not. I'm just going to stand behind the uniform because that's what I do, True humility means to admit when you're wrong, because this doesn't fly with me. Okay, Radhanath is known, and he's known as being really humble. But to me, proof with his humility is if he admits that he's wrong on this thing here. If on this point, if he admits that, then I say this guy's truly humble. Otherwise, not. If he can give a better argument where he's right, and then I admit I'm wrong, or let's let the Vaishnavas decide, at least the intelligent ones. So, because we got to, humility isn't this show bottle thing. Well, I know, like this. But then, see, Devananda Pandit was very humble that way on the mode of goodness. There's a kind of a mode of goodness, humbleness. See? But when the ecstatic devotee was there, he wasn't humble. He let the students throw him out of the class. They grabbed him and threw him out. That's not a sign of real humility. The Lord got very angry. Shows you this mode of goodness thing is true. It's like filthy rags in front of the Lord. The Lord wants to see that we respect his devotees because they're our saviors. Those who are empowered by Shuddha Bhakti, man, they save the world. There are no other saviors than that. And disrespecting them is just puts a block in other people's path. You just are a stumbling block, a test for others. So, Radhanath was the one of my students asked him, is Gaur Hari Das bona fide? He said no. Right in front, I was right there. ISKCON temple. He said, Gaur Hari Das is not bona fide. Then he said, is Narayan Maharaj bona fide? He said, yes. So, and that's the high volume poison I was talking about. So you see what Vaishnavism is steeped in. A lot of difficulties. But you see how pleased Prabhupada is with us. We get the love of God. They get all just some show bottle stuff and a lot of poison. And if they don't listen here, they don't get cleared off, man. They don't. See? They just stay in that. Who's going to help them? They can't even help themselves. Radhanath's, his humility is like filthy rags before the Lord because he stole one of my students, misled him into a dark hole. That student is still in a dark hole. Still in a dark hole because of Mr. Humbleness there. And he could add love of God now. See? This is why Paul said our goody two-shoes stuff and our so-called humility are like filthy rags in front of the Lord, because you do shit like that. And my other student went to Narayan Maharaj. Is Gohari bona fide? Does he have real love? The guy said, no. Okay? Another one. But you know what? We're beating them all. Because we are off the mat now, up preaching the truth. And the real line is behind us. Anyone who listens here, if you still believe in that stuff, after you see what's going on here, well, you deserve to sit in the poison for a while. Go ahead, until you get so sick of it, man. Maybe you'll miss this round. Maybe you'll get one of our students, later on after I disappear, or something, or maybe in some other yuga or something. Maybe some good fortune. That's why who can see like this and see where all that stuff is, huh?